Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be helping my mom do strawberry jam.
We got strawberries from a fundraiser, and no better way to use them other than to make strawberry jam and eat some. All right, Leland, let's get these and get them washed. Let's empty them out and get some water running over them. All right, this is the time-consuming part. We're going to cap these and then just put the caps here for the chickens. We'll put the strawberries we're going to use in this bowl, okay?
All right.
So we're going to start with these. We're going to do, well, the famous yellow box Sure Gel, and we're just going to follow the directions. And we need 5 cups of prepared crushed fruit. So I'm going to go ahead and crush these. Leland, why don't you crush them?
All right.
See how hard that is. Good job. Oh. All right, so we crushed a few, and we need 5 cups of crushed strawberries. This is a 4-cup measuring cup. So let's go ahead and pour that in there so we'll know if we're getting, well, I know we're not close, but. So it looks like we're getting close to about 2 cups. We're definitely gonna need more cups. I'm gonna go ahead and start smashing these. That's kind of hard to do. So we are very close. This is at 4 cups. We just got a few more. We're just gonna fill this up. So we've got our crushed strawberries, 5 cups of our berries. We're gonna clean all this up and then let Leland go give this to the chickens real quick before they go to bed. A little treat. And what you doing? Eating the strawberries. This only took 3 quarts and just a few this little this size plastic, which I guess is a quart for 5 cups. It's not bad.
Look at that girl. He's ready to eat. There y'all go.
Right now, I have my water bath canner and it's simmering. Well, it's trying to heat up. And I've got my water in it. It's got to get to a boil. I did that first because it's a lot of water. And I've got it on my small eye because this one's messed up. So this might take a minute. I've got my oven on warm, 225. It just got ready. I have sanitized my jars in the dishwasher, and I'm just going to keep them warm in the oven until I'm ready to use them. I've got my water I'm going to put my lids in. They've got to be hot lids, and this is the pan I'm going to use for my strawberries. I'm going to use ball lids because they never have failed me. So we got to wash these very hot soapy water. All you need to can strawberry jam is this tool. This is your jar grabber. This is your hot lid. Once you put them in there, it's a little magnet and pull it out. I lost mine last year, so it's not necessary. It just makes it easier. And a water bath canner. We're gonna put those lids in the hot water, and once, I'm probably gonna, now that the water's hot, I'm gonna just simmer it because I don't want those lids boiling the whole time. All right, Leland, you're gonna dump the strawberries into the pot and turn my pot on like number 7.
All right. This one, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
Oh,
one.
it don't have a 7.
So
We don't about,
6.
yes, 6. All right, now we're gonna add the Sure Gel. Open that up. All right, we're gonna dump that in. And then we're gonna stir that. We have to get this to a rolling boil, and then we're going to add the sugar. We're gonna go ahead and pre-measure out the 7 cups of sugar into this bowl because it's easier to dump that in case we have a miss out. So you have to measure that exactly to a cup. The sugar does matter in the setup of that pectin. 7 cups of sugar, it's a lot of sugar. While he's doing that, I'm gonna check. This is already starting to heat up. I'm gonna come over here and stir it. It's not to a rolling boil yet, but I don't want it to stick. So you're at number what now? 6?
5.
What?
5.
Do we need to recount the sugar?
I don't know.
What number is this that you're thinking
There'll
of
be
doing?
5.
Are you sure?
Well, no, this will be 6.
Alright, so what we're going to do to make sure, we're going to have to remeasure this sugar. You thought you were at what, 5 or 6?
I was fixing to do 6.
1, 2, 5. Good job. So you need 2 more.
Yeah.
There you go. 2 more. I gotta stir this. I don't think it's at a rolling boil yet. It's very close. Leland just asked me what a rolling boil is, and it's when you can stir it and it's still bubbling. It's still boiling. And it's not there yet, but it's getting close. I think we are at a rolling boil.
Alright, good.
This is a fast process. That is so much sugar. Then we're going to start stirring. Now this will have to get back to a rolling boil, and it has to do that for like a minute. Alright, we've added the pectin and the sugar. We got to get back to a rolling boil for at least a minute. In the meantime, we've got our bands. They're ready, they're washed, they're clean, they're ready. The lids are warm. We're going to go ahead and get our jars out and have them set. I also keep a little damp rag because after you fill the jam, you got to wipe the rim before you put your lid on it, okay?
Alright. Mom, does it have to be bubbling in the middle?
Yeah, it's getting close, but I mean, it's got to really boil for that pectin to set, so it's not ready yet. And then we have to time it when it starts. Okay, I think we're at our rolling boil. I'm stirring it, and it's not going down. So, Leland, we need to put a timer on for 1 minute. They're hot. I forgot to say I do like this little thing. It sits in here so it keeps the spillage. And I like using a ladle spoon that I can pour it. This is my stirrer. Supposed to leave 1/4 inch headspace, and if you can look, I'm gonna leave about that much room. Well, maybe a little bit more at the top. Now, Leland, my little wet rag, my clean wet rag, I wipe the rim. I grab a hot lid. Slide it on there. Take a band, screw it on. Not a tight fit, but tight enough. Use my little claws, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in my canner. Not quite boiling yet. Just get a little bit more for that top. That's good. All right, put that back in there. Now take the wet part of this rag and just barely wipe that rim. And make sure you don't feel any jelly on that rim, because it'll keep the lid from sealing. Alright, I'll take this. Alright. Alright, that's 5. I think I got 7 jars. I think I could have done more jars. I'm gonna turn the oven off. I'm gonna turn my lids off. Come on, you got it. The rest of that. Alright, so we've got 7 jam jars that I'll be putting in the canner. I had more jam that I don't have enough jars ready, so I'm gonna put this in here. I've still got a lot. I need another glass bottle. We're gonna put it, and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator because Leland loves jam. So this will not be shelf stable, but it'll be in the refrigerator. Plus, I'll have an opportunity to make sure it sets by checking the ones that are in the refrigerator. I'm actually gonna move my canner on this top eye because it gets hot faster. Alright, I've got my jars in here. Lowers down. And the water is over the lids. That's got to get up to a boil. I'm going to put the lid on it. And once it gets up to a boil, I'm going to put a 10-minute timer on it. Okay, we have got a boil finally. Now we're going to put the timer on for 10 minutes. And when that goes off, we are going to take them out. 10-minute timer went off. Now we're going to get the jars out. I'm going to lift these up. I'm already hearing my seals sealing. Yep, hear it pop. That's what we want. It means it's sealed. We're going to set these over here. And as they cool down, they will hopefully all seal. But I'll check them here in a little bit to make sure they're all sealed. If they don't seal, I'll just put it in the refrigerator and we'll eat it. Oh, they're popping. 7 jars of jam.